Peace to all of my crown heads. Thank you guys so much for being in attendance. Please take this time out to like the video, share the video, and most importantly, subscribe and make sure that you guys hit that notification bell. That way you guys are notified when we go live in the future, okay? Because sometimes we do go live randomly. So just to make sure that you guys stay in the loop, you're not missing out, I want you guys to please like the video, share the video, and subscribe. All right. Let me know if y'all can see me. It looks like my connection was doing a little buffering or something. Looks like we're okay now. All right. What's good, Brandon? I wanted to have this conversation about 5 ways to get a woman to listen, because I feel like there are a lot of men out there that have an issue with feeling like their women do not understand them. Their women do not listen to them. They can't get a word in edgewise because their woman is always trying to be combative with them, or whatever the case is. They feel defeated in that way. Like, damn, this girl just does not listen to me. I don't know how to get through to her. What am I doing wrong? Help us out, queen. All right. So I felt the need to take it upon myself to come up with a list. That way you guys can have something to go off of in case you are running into this problem where you feel like your woman is not listening to you, or you can't talk to her, or she doesn't listen, whatever the case is. All right. Shout out to you, D106, for your membership. Thank you. Y'all, I see we got 78 beautiful crown heads. Like the video, y'all. Share the video and subscribe. Let's get into it. All right. Fellas. Let me pull up my banners. Fellas. You guys have to be stern and assertive. When it comes to talking to women, when it comes to getting a woman to listen to you, you need to be stern and assertive. What do you mean by that, Danica? I mean that you have to be serious when you're talking to your woman. If you have an issue with her, if you have any kind of solution that you want to be resolved, or issue that you need a solution to, rather, you need to be stern and assertive in your delivery. You have to talk with authority. You have to come and be serious with your woman. That way she knows that you are not to be played with at this moment. I'm not saying that you should be disrespectful. I'm not saying that you should, curse your woman out and make her feel belittled and beneath you. That's not what I'm saying. But women, we need to feel your presence. You have to, as a man, let your presence be known. A lot of you guys start to fold. Y'all start to feel like you have to be, I guess, very soft and timid to get a woman to listen. A lot of times when you are being too soft and you're being too timid with your woman, she can start to take that as a weakness. All right. And I know it's a lot of women that's going to be mad about this damn video and y'all going to be like, this bitch. But it is true. It comes a point to where it's like, okay, I can say what I want to do. I can say what I want to say. I can do what I want to do. I can talk all over him. He's just going to allow me to do it because he's, trying to make sure that he's not being too aggressive with me. And they can take that and use it against you. So as a man, you most definitely, if you want your woman to take you seriously and listen to you, you have to be stern and assertive in your approach. You cannot sit around, baby, please. Okay, you can't be a baby, please ass dude and expect your woman to, listen to you how you need her to listen to you. When you are talking to your woman, you're trying to get her to understand you. You're trying to get her to make the proper adjustments and the proper changes. You're not just talking because you want to talk. You're talking because you need results. You need her to do her part as a woman. You want your concerns to be not only heard, but you want things to be met. You want standards to be met. How do you do that? By being stern and assertive, not backing down on what you said. Not letting her talk all over you and you just gotta, shrivel up and fold because, oh, she's a woman. I don't want to come off too angry. I don't want to have no argument. You have to do what you have to do. And again, I'm not saying that you should be overly aggressive and you should be, loud and you should be angry. I'm not saying that, but it should be within your essence as a man. It should be felt. Your presence should signify that, okay, he's serious. Okay, I need to listen to him because his demeanor is that of somebody that is trying to get a clear message across, which leads me into number 2. If you want to get a woman to listen to you, number 1, again, be stern and assertive with your approach. That way she knows that you're not to be fucked with. You're being very serious. You're looking for her to make the proper adjustments and changes. And number 2, be clear and direct. As a man, if you want your woman to not only take you seriously when you are trying to talk to her, you need to be able to thoroughly articulate yourself. She needs to know and understand exactly what the fuck it is that you are requiring of her. Don't be talking over here and then talking over there and you all over the place. No. As a grown-ass man, you need your woman to take you seriously. How? By your demeanor, being stern and assertive, and being clear and concise and direct with your message. Fellas, a lot of y'all can get caught up when it comes to talking to your woman, and it can very well turn into an argument because you're not being clear. You're not being direct. You're all over the place. And when you're all over the place, that gives that woman room to out-talk you. She confused and she's angry because, again, when you're trying to talk to your woman and you're trying to get her to listen to you, a lot of the times it's because you are having an issue. You're looking for a solution. You're looking for something to be resolved. So a lot of women, with us being as emotional as we are, if a man is coming to us, more specifically, our man is coming to us and he has an issue and he has something that he's trying to convey to us, in a sense of, look, I need you to do this. I need you to do that. We already feel some type of way. We already feel somewhat attacked. Like, what you mean? You got a problem with me? So when it's all over the place, and you're not being clear and direct with your message, with what you are wanting out of her, what you are gaining or looking to gain from this conversation, she can start to attack you. Well, you don't do this and you don't do that. Oh, well, you just said I ain't do this. Now all of a sudden I ain't doing that either. Oh, I guess you just perfect. I guess you this. And again, y'all know women, we are a little bit emotional. Okay, especially if we do feel like somebody is coming to us with a problem that they are having with us. So if you're being stern and assertive with your approach and you're being clear and direct with your message, you take away the aspect of, you're not really sure of what's going on. For all we're knowing, you just making up shit. You don't even know what your problem is. You just want to have an argument. You just want to attack me. You just want to do this. But if you come to her clear and direct and straightforward, like, look, this is my problem. And stick on that. This is my issue. Stick on that. Stick with that. Straight to the point. Clear and concise. Don't start saying, well, you don't do this, and then, oh, well, and then you don't do this either, and then you make me feel like that. No, no, no. Stick to the motherfucking script. Now, because in addition to that, a lot of women, in addition to us being emotional, okay, in addition to us being, feeling some type of way when, our man is coming to us with a problem, if you're all over the place and you're pointing out these different, areas, it can make us in return want to turn the tables around on you and start pointing out things that you're not doing. So if you're being direct and you're being clear in your message, she has no wiggle room to get, in her bag and be like, well, you don't do this. You say I don't do that. You say I don't do that. And then before you know it, the argument, it's turned into an argument when all you were trying to do is have a conversation. All you were trying to do is get your woman to understand you. All you were trying to do is get your woman to listen to you. But now you've taken it left field because you were all over the place with what you were trying to convey to her. And she was able to take your different messages and misconstrue it and confuse it up. And now y'all arguing over something completely different than what you were coming to her about in the first place. So again, we can be emotional as women. So we really need y'all to be clear and direct, okay? So that we can understand where you're coming from, so that we don't feel attacked, so that we don't feel like, well, you just have a problem with me. If you're clear and direct with what the issue is, she knows, she understands you. She's able to hear you out. It's when you start coming from all of these different angles where she can feel overwhelmed and now she don't want to listen. She can't listen because now she's arguing with you about every little damn thing. Nitpicking at that when that was something that was minor to you. Your main focus was over here, but because you brought this up over here, she's stuck there. So be clear and direct. Get straight to the point when you're talking to your woman. That way, she's more likely to listen to you. All right. I see we got 174 beautiful crown heads. You guys, please take the time out to like the video, share the video, and subscribe, y'all. Y'all know YouTube been hating on your girl. Oh, and I see we got donations. Damn. I've been stuck on my banner page. Shout out to you, Unrockable3, for your donation. He says, thank you for the wisdom. Thank you for the donation. Y'all are dope. Shout out to you, Solomon McFadden, for your donation. He says, it's hard to talk to a woman when she tries to cut you off and not listen. Exactly, Solomon. And I understand that. And that's why it leads me to number 3 on my list. And number 3 on my list is make her feel heard and understood. See, women will start to cut you off and overtalk you and want to argue with you if you're not being clear and direct. Okay, we talked about that. If you're not being serious, we talked about that. Okay, if you're not being stern in what you're wanting, if you're giving that I'm scared. No, you have to be you have to be solid as a man and let her know this is my issue. This is why I'm coming to talk to you about. And then number 3, you have to make her feel heard. Y'all, women can start. I keep telling y'all, we emotional as fuck. Y'all know this, okay? I'm a woman. I know this. We are very emotional when we feel like our man is coming to us with a problem. We can jump in our feelings and jump to conclusions when it was something just very minor that he was coming to address. But because he was talking to us all over the place and he wasn't direct with his message and he's just, laying out all of these different things that he has an issue with and not being straightforward with what the message is. And we have all of these feelings and emotions attached to this. You as a man have to understand how women operate. Women need to feel heard as well. While I need you guys to be able to address what your concerns are, and I need you guys to be stern and assertive and be clear and direct, you also have to make her feel like you're not attacking her. Okay, shout out to you, Aslam Mahdi, for your donation on Cash App. I appreciate that. I had another donation too earlier this week from Dana Kendall. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. But you also have to make sure that you are hearing her out as well. You have to, as a man, come to your woman and be stern but gentle. A lot of men don't do this. They go all the way left or all the way right. It's either I'm going to be extremely timid because I don't want to step on your toes and I don't want you to, be a ticking time bomb and go off on me. Or I'm going to go all the way over here because I need you to know that I ain't motherfucking playing with you. You not listening, bitch. And I'm tired of your ass not listening to me. So now I got to get angry. Now I got to get aggressive. Right? You need to have a nice balance of both. When women feel like their men are coming at them at an angle of, I'm not really that satisfied with you right now. I have issues with you. I need you to listen to me. I feel like you don't listen. Let's even use that as an example, right? Let's say I'm a man and I'm having an issue with my woman listening to me. Okay? So what I'm going to do is, as a man, I'm going to approach my woman in a very stern and assertive way. I'm going to sit her down. I'm going to say, baby, I need to talk to you. I have some things that I would like to address with you. Okay? Already she's like, well, damn, he's serious. Again, because my demeanor. So she's listening. Now, you got her interest. Like, okay, this is some serious shit. What the fuck is going on? You let her know, I'm not here to attack you. I'm not here to make you feel any type of way. I'm here for us to gain a better understanding of each other. I love you. I would appreciate if you would allow me to get my concerns out, voice my concerns, and then you respond later. I want us to be able to clearly understand each other. And as a matter of fact, one of the main reasons why I am sitting down with you today is because I feel like, notice the words that I'm using, fellas. I feel like you don't really listen to me. And then you voice how that makes you feel. Okay? You don't come to her on some aggressive bullshit like, you don't listen to me. You don't never listen to shit I say. You don't do this. No. You don't come to her and say, I need to talk to your ass because your ass don't listen. No. Baby, I need to talk to you about this. Feel like you don't listen to me. I feel like, not that you are. A lot of men get women to overtalk them and become, angry and aggressive because y'all come at them like, well, you don't listen. You're speaking as if your opinions and your feelings are facts. Women shouldn't do that. Men shouldn't do that. We all need to come from a place of I feel this way. That way you're making it known that it could be something different. It could be that I'm just in my feelings. Maybe I'm not clearly understanding you. But when we overgeneralize and we attack, that makes your woman feel like, okay, I need to be on the defense because this motherfucker coming at me like I'm the problem. Don't make your woman feel like she's the problem You just state what your problem with her is. Okay? That way she's more open to listen. And I know we got more donations, y'all. I just got a Cash App too. Shout out to you again, Islam. I appreciate that for your second donation. Tavis Banks, thank you. Says, I see you, Empress. Thank you. Rockable 3, I got you already. But he had another donation. I don't have those issues. I will not reward anyone for bad behavior. Absolutely not. Nobody should be rewarded for bad behavior. And that's good if you don't have those issues. But a lot of us do. And we're tired of not being heard. Shout out to you, One Miss Loving Life, for your donation. Thank you so much, Queen. And shout out to you, Rude Boy Don Dada. He says, damn, you fine. You got sense. Woo. Yeah, tripping. Thanks, Rude Boy. But women can start to feel like, oh, he's attacking me. That's where you get the feelings and the energy of, when my woman doesn't listen, she overtalks me. It's hard to get through to her if she's going to be on the defense doing this. And rightfully so, okay? Especially if you're coming at her in a particular way, all right? So the key to that, you guys, is to make sure that you're coming to your woman in a stern manner. You're being clear and direct with your message. And you're making her feel heard and you're respecting her, okay? Let it be known that you're not looking for an argument. You just genuinely want her to genuinely want her to understand you and hear you out and listen. I feel like you don't listen to me. I'm going to grant you the opportunity to voice your concerns and your opinions and your feelings, but first let me get out what I need to say. Okay? And I wrote some on my card. Okay, I said many men make the mistake of not listening to their woman when it comes to her problems and issues, or making her feel as though her problems and feelings are not valid or not as important. As a man, you need to understand that women are emotional beings. And if we feel like we are not being heard out or understood, this can cause us to lash out, talk over you, and argue until we do feel like you hear us. Okay? So even in your attempt to make your woman listen to you, okay, or get your woman to listen to you rather, if she does happen to voice her opinions or voice her concerns in a manner to where you guys have established, like, look, I'm not going to cut you off. Don't cut me off. Let me finish and get my thoughts out. Let me voice my opinions. You still sit and you listen to what she has to say. You don't overtalk her. You don't cut her off and make her feel like her thoughts and her opinions and her feelings are not valid and yours are more important than hers. Okay? So number 3 was make her feel heard and understood. Let her know, baby, I understand. I understand your feelings. I respect your feelings. However, this is how I feel. Where can we meet in the middle so that we're both satisfied? All right? You want her to understand you. You want her to hear you out. You got to do the same thing. Relationships are all about reciprocation, not being hypocritical. All right? Y'all, so we got 198 crown heads. Like the video, y'all. Share the video and subscribe. Okay? Please, please, please. Please. Let me see what y'all say in these comments before I move that along. Shout out to you, Levi. You always show love. It's really all about balance. Absolutely, Levi. And that's why I say you have to make sure that your woman is feeling hurt. When a woman feels like she's not being heard, or you're over talking her, or you're trying to overpower her, and you're trying to, basically make her the problem, she will lash out. she'll start over talking you. She'll start arguing with you. She don't want to listen to you because I already feel some type of way about you coming to me in the first place. But if you come to her sternly but respectfully, and you're clear and concise with your message, and you're also listening, to her, she's more likely to listen to you. Now, are there times when you're dealing with a woman that is just not trying to do what she needs to do? She ain't trying to listen to shit. Yes. And if you're dealing with that type of woman and you've done these things, you went to counseling, okay? You went to therapy, you sat down with her, you did all the right things that you're supposed to do as far as communicating, and she's still not trying to do anything, it's time to leave. All right, I'm going to put it like that. Miko says, what if you have a woman who thinks she's right about everything and doesn't care how you feel about things? I just answered you, Miko. Deuce out. Peace. We're done. We're gone. Okay? You guys have to get to a point where you have to do that. You have to be wise enough to know and understand when you're wasting your damn time with somebody that's not going to change, not going to do better, not going to put their best foot forward. Okay, when you're talking to a brick wall and they ain't doing shit about nothing, none of your concerns are being resolved or anything like that, it's time to go. Both men and women need to get to that point. All right. While I'm going to always say the last resort should be breaking up or and things of that nature, sometimes that is the only way. Sometimes the only way through it is out of the shit. All right. We have to be wise enough to know and understand when it's a lost cause. Okay. Shout out to you, Sultan, for your donation. All right. We got 201 crown heads. Like the video, y'all. Share the video and subscribe. Okay. Let's move it along to the fourth thing on our list, you guys. Out of the 5 ways to get a woman to listen to you. Okay. It's not going to be a long video, and I'm very proud. Okay, the fourth thing is don't tolerate disrespect. This is period. Let me tell y'all something about my household and my husband and how my ass got to listening to him. Danica Marie felt like she was this bad chick. Okay. Danica Marie felt like whatever she wants, she's going to get. Danica Marie felt like what she said was law, no matter how it didn't fit with your narrative or go along with what you wanted to go. What I said, what I wanted, that's what it was. And I was used to that. I was used to being this bad chick with a badass mouth to match. Okay? And I was in a relationship, a very long-term relationship prior to me meeting my husband, where I was reckless with the shit. Okay? I talked to men however the fuck I wanted to talk to a man. I don't care if what he said was valid or not. Do you know who the fuck I am? Okay? I can have another you in a minute. What Beyonce say? Okay? So, the fuck? My husband came through when I met him 8 years ago, and he was like, I don't know what the fuck you used to, but this ain't that. Okay? And he checked my ass very sternly and assertively, like we said on number 1. He was very stern and assertive. He was very clear and direct. He made me feel heard and understood, but he also let me know, bitch, this ain't that. I will not tolerate disrespect. I don't care who the fuck you think you are. I don't care how fine you are. I don't care how good you can fucking suck. I don't care about how many men want you. I don't care about what you got, what you don't get. You're not going to disrespect me, or this can be done today. And see, he knew his worth, because he also too could have what he wanted. He had options too. He had things lined up for himself too. So therefore, if you don't get your shit together and get your act together, you know, that can be done. But see, a lot of men, they get finessed in a way by a woman that is attractive, by a woman they really want to be with. You know, they want to make it work by any means necessary, and to the point where they will start to tolerate disrespect. That's where you get to a point in the relationship where you do feel like your woman doesn't listen to you. She doesn't, because you've allowed it to get to that point because you did not check it initially. You check that shit in the beginning. You don't let it fester up and get to a point where you don't feel like your woman is listening to you. You stop that shit right then and there, like, hold up. Who you talking to? With all due respect. Because I don't tolerate that. I will not be disrespected. I'm not disrespecting you. You don't disrespect me. And if we're going to continue on that path, I can go. And if you are a man of a certain caliber and you got your shit together and whatever the case is, she gonna think twice. And she gonna know you're serious based upon the type of man that you are. Women's Love and Life says, talk, look. Women, we know who to play with and who not to play with. We know that as well, fellas. So once you let it be known up front, you're the type of man that is not to be played with in a disrespectful type of manner. Oh, she gonna listen to you. She gonna think twice before she overtalks you. I know the fuck I do. I think 5 times before I overtalk my husband. I have to really get to a point where I'm irritated by him when we're having one of our, arguments or whatever, or one of our conversations. I mean, it's natural. We're married and shit. Like, yeah, we're gonna argue from time to time. But like I said, when my husband is talking, my ass is shut the fuck up and listening. Because I know better. I know that he does not tolerate disrespect. He will leave. You don't, like I said, he don't give a fuck how fine you are, what you got. He will leave. So, fellas, if you let your presence be known as a man, and you let her know I will not be disrespected, by showing and proving that you will not be disrespected. And I don't mean putting your hands on her and cursing her out and nothing like that, but just how you move. A lot of men don't understand this. When you say you're going to do something, you do it. You don't just talk a bunch of bullshit and then you're not going to follow through. Then she going to know, he can be played with. No. My husband said, you still talking to me like that? All right, I'm out. Like, damn, he leaving? The fuck? I ain't never had no man walk out on me. The fuck is this? And didn't call me back. Okay? And didn't hit me up. Didn't text me. He was like legit, like, all right, you still talking that book? Okay. You still not trying to listen? Okay. You still being disrespectful? Okay, I'm gone. I had to blow him up. Like, hold up, I'm not used to this shit. So now, okay, and this is a while back, but now I'm like, okay, he mean what the fuck he say. If he say you not gonna do this or he gonna do that, he gonna do that. So let me do this then. Okay, let me listen. Let me get my shit together. Let me get my act right. Cause he for real. He not bluffing. What's good, Taylor? He said, see, you liked him though, D. I did. Of course I liked them. And so if you like somebody or if you have an interest in them and you want them, you need to do your part to keep them. Now, you shouldn't be with a woman that doesn't want you. If you're with a woman that don't want you and you can just leave and she be like, bye, bitch, then she wasn't for you anyway. Okay, we ain't got time for that. Tiara says, exactly. That walk out, no call, no show gets women every time. Fellas, she's dropping gems. Look, we got the queens in here vouching, y'all. I'm trying to give y'all the game. Okay? Like the video, y'all. I see we got 239 beautiful crown heads. Like the video. Up to 42 now. Like the video, y'all. We can at least get 230 likes. All right? 10 of y'all ain't got to like the video, but 230 of y'all can. All right? 240 of us on the video. Y'all like the damn video. Y'all know YouTube been hating on your girl. What up, James? You said, Gerald says that's the only way some women will listen. Yeah, you have to mean what you say and say what you mean. You have to be about, that action. And I don't mean the action as far as putting your hands on her or cursing her out and abusing her and arguing and fighting. No, you simply walk the fuck away. And you don't look back. Okay? And then she'll think about it like, well, damn, I did want to be with him. I do love him. I do like him. Like, let me reflect. What did I do wrong? Let me hear him out. Apparently, this is really bothering him to the point where he is able to leave and not look back based upon, how he's feeling. He feels like he's not getting through to me. He feels like I'm disrespecting him. He feels like I'm not listening to him. And that's bothering him so much so that he's willing and ready to leave because he demands that. He demands his woman to respect him. He demands his woman to listen to him. Let me listen to him. I do love him. I do respect him. Let me listen. You shouldn't have to beg and plead and wish and pray for your woman to listen to you. You have to lead by example. Let her know what it is. And if she does not abide or she doesn't want to get in with the program, you're out. All right? So don't tolerate disrespect. My man did not tolerate disrespect, and now I fucking listen to him because, again, I was the woman that was used to over talking, getting my way. Okay? And so when I'm over talking and I'm constantly getting my way and I don't give a fuck about what you say, because I can disrespect you and you've made it clear that I can disrespect you, well, that's what the fuck I'm going to do. But if you nip that in the bud and be like, look, I'm not tolerating none of that shit, she's going to listen. Especially if she does want you and she loves you and she deep down inside, she wants your ass, okay? She going to listen. All right? But let's move that along, you guys, too. The last and final thing on my list, which can be the most important thing. One of the most important things, fellas, to get your woman to listen to you. And again, this was something that my husband in the beginning had to do to me. And this is being real. He had to give an ultimatum, okay? You have to have an ultimatum. Okay? Okay, you just do. You just do. Thank you, Counselor Murray, for your donation. He says, good content, facts. Have to set the tone up front. Absolutely. He said, Danica is honest. I try to be. Shout out to you, Eric Butler. You have the same name as my husband, Eric. He says, know your self-worth. It begins there. It will resonate and be recognized. This is where it begins. No play zone. Shout out to you, Eric. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. And shout out to you, Reppin' Time Fitness. You always show love. Thank you so much. Hate to you. I appreciate it. But you have to have an ultimatum, you guys. Midwest says, with what leverage? You. Your love, your support, your existence, your masculinity, your manlyhood, your providing, your protecting, your nurturing. That's all the leverage you need. Look, you don't listen to me, that means you're not understanding me. If you don't understand me, you can't do what I need done. If you can't do what I need done, we don't move forward. If we're not moving forward, what the fuck are we doing? When your woman feels like if she doesn't listen to you, if she doesn't respect you, she doesn't honor you, if she doesn't make the proper changes that you need from her, and you're going to leave, or whatever the case. Let's say you're the type that does not want to leave, you want to stay. That's fine. Okay, that happens. You still have to choose some type of ultimatum to where it's like she has to listen. She has to get her act together. She has to hear you out. Whatever your leverage is, that's up to you to decide what you want to use, okay? And this is not to play games or not to go tit for tat or have anything over somebody's head, but on some real, honest, truthful, harsh reality type shit. Because again, if a woman feels like she doesn't have to, I would say most women. When most women feel like they don't have to do some shit, she ain't gonna do it. Why? You're gonna be here anyway. Why? I'm gonna still get my way anyway. Why? You have to be stern and assertive, be direct and clear. Don't tolerate disrespect. What else do we have on our list? Make her feel understood. Okay? But at the end of the day, you have your things that need to be done. And a woman listening to you is one of those things that you absolutely need in your relationship. That is not up for debate. Your woman listening to you is not fucking up for debate. She has to do that. That is essential. You both have to listen to each other. So if a woman feels like she doesn't have to listen to you, do you really think that she will? Most likely she won't. She'll pick and choose what she wants to listen to. No, you have to let it be known. You need to listen to all of what I'm saying. Take it all into account. Take it all into consideration. It doesn't mean that what you say is law, but it does mean that what you say needs to be heard. And if what you're saying is not being heard and acted upon in any way, you have to have an ultimatum. You're either going to do this or I have to go. You're either going to do this or I can't do that. Whatever the case is. But some kind of line needs to be drawn in the sand to let that woman know what the what's up is. I need my woman to listen to me. When you don't listen to me, this happens. This will have a domino effect on that. And like I said, this is something my husband did to me in the beginning of our relationship. When, I had to shed some skin, okay? I had to learn and adjust. Again, I was used to being a bad bitch and shit. On some little kid shit, you know, I'm trying to be a bad bitch and I can talk to you how I want to talk and act how I want to act. I can be how I want to be, you know. And he had that line to say, like, look, you're either going to do this or I can't be a part of it. Okay, and this kind of ties back into being clear and, you know, direct. You know, you have to make sure. What did I write down? I said you have to make sure you are letting your position and reason for having the. Hold on, that's the fifth one, y'all. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so number 5, have an ultimatum. I says, make sure that you are letting your position and reason for having the conversation be known. What you expect from the conversation and what will happen if this fails. Okay? So again, you're letting it be known, like, look, I need you to do this. I need you to do that. I would like this from the conversation. I would like that from the conversation. However, if we can't reach some kind of common ground or conclusion with this, then this is going to happen. This is going to be the direct effect of that. Okay? Okay, I say you don't have to be disrespectful, but you do have to be solid on your square. That ties back in to number 1, being stern and assertive. Okay? I says when a woman feels as though you are serious and won't waver on your stance, she will more than likely listen, especially if she feels that she could potentially lose you or lose something that you bring to the table, whatever that thing is. Okay? So you have to have an ultimatum. You have to come to her, number 1, being stern and assertive in your approach and your stance. Okay? That way she knows to take you serious. You have to be clear and direct with what the message is. Don't be all over the place. That way she knows exactly what she needs to focus on. She knows exactly what the issue is and how she can fix it. All right? Still, with, you know, telling her your issues or telling her what you would like from the conversation or whatever the case is, you have to still make her feel heard and understood. When a woman does not feel heard and understood, that's when she feels attacked. That's when she feels bombarded. That's when she feels overwhelmed. When we feel overwhelmed, we want to argue. We want to fight. Okay? Don't tolerate being disrespected, but don't disrespect her either. Okay? It's a two-way thing. However, when you're coming into the conversation, you let it be known what it is you want, what it is that you expect from the conversation, and then that brings you into the ultimatum, which is what the result will be if this, that, and the third does not happen. If whatever I'm coming to you with does not be resolved. It has to be an ultimatum. That way she knows the severity of this. She knows that, hey, if I don't do this, then this could happen. I don't want that to happen. I want us to be on solid ground. I want us to be on the same page. What do I need to do? Because I don't want to lose my man. I don't want to lose my husband. I don't want to lose my whatever. He's my everything. I love him. I respect him. So she's more than likely to listen to you if she does feel like she has something to lose. Let's just be real. Like, it is what it is. All right? So that was my list, you guys. Again, I thank you guys so much for the donations. Oh, I haven't even seen them. Shout out to you, Marcus Cooper, for your donation. He says, I thought women like you were extinct, LOL. Your videos have confirmed what I have been feeling for years and helped me understand why I'm not married and encouraged me to continue not to settle. Stay blessed, Queen. Thank you, Mr. Cooper. However, I don't want you to get in the space of feeling like you don't need a woman or you don't want to be married. Like, it's plenty of great women out there. You just have to find them, okay? Just don't give up, y'all. We have to think highly so that we can attract better, all right? And accept better into our lives. If you get in that mind frame of ain't nobody good out there, well, it's not going to be anybody good out there. All right? What you put out into the universe comes back to you. It's very important. Thank you, Mystical Harmonizer. He says, great content. Do you have any hair growth oil left? I do not, but I will have more back in stock. Hopefully, I guess next month when stuff gets back to normal out here. But I haven't been able to order anything of my ingredients in order to make it. So it'll be back. Hopefully next month I'll have more in stock. I've been having so many people like, I need your hair growth oil. It's so good. It make my hair grow. And just wait on it, y'all. It'll come back. Thank you, Jay Vizzle, for your donation. Y'all are dope. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Thank you, Yoda Darnell, for your donation. The thumbs up. Y'all like the video, okay? Y'all like the video. All right. And shout out to you, Daryl, for your donation. He says you're definitely appreciated. Thank you. I appreciate all of you guys. All of you guys. You do not have to be here. You do not have to like my videos. You ain't got to watch my videos. So I appreciate you guys. Leave it down in the comments if you feel like the conversation was important, or if you feel like the conversation was good conversation, you're able to take away some great things from what, you know, I presented in today's video. Leave it down in the comment section and let me know. Or if you have something that you want to add to the list that you felt like would be beneficial as far as having your woman to better understand you and listen to you, let me know. You know, I just come up on with this list based upon, you know, what worked for me. You know, I was the type of woman that ain't listening to shit. And I just kind of took, you know, a few notes on what my husband did. And I'm like, okay, I think that can help because it helped me. And now I ain't the type of woman that's talking over him and, you know, trying to tell him what I ain't going to do. So hopefully you guys able to take away some great messages from what we talked about. If you disagreed, that's fine as well. Let me know why you disagreed, all right? He says beautiful content. Thank you guys so much. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. He says, can you recap, please? I missed 1 through 3. Okay, a quick recap out of the 5 ways to get a woman to listen. Number 1 was be stern and assertive, okay? She has to take you seriously, all right? Be clear and direct with your message. You can't be all over the place. When you're all over the place, we can get a little bit confused and shit, okay? People have short attention spans and shit. We want to stick to the conversation at hand. That way we know exactly what needs to be focused on. Number 3 was make her feel heard and understood. Women can start to feel attacked and overwhelmed, and that's when you can have an argument. Or you can take the conversation left field because she feels like you're attacking her. Make sure that you're letting her know, look, I'm hearing you out as well. It's a two-way thing. If she feels understood, she's more likely to understand you and listen to you. Number 4 was don't tolerate disrespect. Okay? If she feels like she can disrespect you and not listen to you, most times she won't. Okay? And then number 5 was have an ultimatum as far as, okay, this is what I want out of the conversation. This is what could potentially happen if nothing is resolved from this conversation. All right? All right. I love y'all. Thank you guys so much for the love and support that you guys give me. I gotta go. Clarence says it's a very important combo. All right. Then it says great advice. Okay, I think y'all like the video. Okay, I love y'all. We'll be back later on in the week. I got kind of knocked off my schedule. I usually go live on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4:30 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. But as of late, I've just been having to kind of play it by ear and see, you know, what I want to talk about. So you guys like the video, share the video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Okay, we go live randomly a lot of times. So hit the notification bell. That way you guys know when I go live. We have dope discussions. Y'all don't want to miss it. All right. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm Danica Marie. I'm out.